Hi guys, Magic Maker here with another card trick for you. Um, yeah, so I was bored, so I thought, hey, what the heck, make another card trick tutorial for you guys to learn. I'll do the performance first, and then, yeah, we'll get the trick underway. Now, firstly, I'm going to need the card selected, so we'll go to this one. Alright, then we'll cut the cards. Right, so yeah, great, before I show it, make sure all the cards completely mixed up, don't know if you can see that. All completely in random orders. Right. So yeah, put that card there, put that there, and there, and there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to shuffle the deck, and then spread it out. Now I don't know if you can see, if you've seen this yet. This is the core of Magic Ring. Now this ring allows me to connect with the core, the soul core of Magic, and allows me to memorize a single deck of cards in one go. So I'm going to take 10 seconds just to memorize the entire deck. Obviously pointing the magic core ring at the deck. And then we can get this underway. Right, got it. Now, I would ask the spectator to show the to find their card at the deck and move it. So obviously I know the card, but yeah. So find the card and then you move it somewhere else. Now obviously this is where I have to come out of performance mode and do all that because I know where the card is. But to finish off the trick, you would obviously tell them that something's missing and then find the card. Now this whole ring malarkey is wrong. I just did it for performance. This is my Green Lantern ring I bought from the Forbidden Planet in London. Pretty good little shop. I recommend it to anyone who's into like sci-fi, fantasy sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. And yeah, but how this trick works is obviously you get them to pick a card. So let's say they pick five of clubs, five of spades, five of spades, sorry. And then what you do is when you say, oh by the way, I forgot to say, a completely normal deck. While they're looking at it, you memorize the top two cards, and they're going to be your two key cards. Alright, so in this case, the top two cards are going to be the Jack of Clubs and the Six of Spades. I keep getting this mixed up. Jack of Clubs and the Six of Clubs. And what you do is, you cut the cards. I'm going to keep the card up so you can see it. Put their card on top. Actually, put their chosen card on top, and then put the rest of the pile onto it. So what you've just done there is you've cut the cards. Their card is stuck between the two key cards. And now you're going to actually shuffle the deck. But what you've got to make sure is, because there's somewhere in the middle of the deck, you want to make sure it's lopsided. When you're deciding how big your deck is, like that, make sure it's more than half the way, just so that they can be mildly together. And then just do your shuffle, and then do your spread. So then, what I did is I did this whole malarkey with the ring, because it just seemed cool at the time. You know, I love Green Lantern, but yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just say, I have been struck by lightning, or anything to get them into the story. Say, oh yeah, by the way, I have magic powers that can make me memorize a whole deck. So obviously this is a small table, so you can do it. So you just look through the whole deck, and what you're actually looking for is the Jack of Clubs. So there's the Jack, and the Six of Clubs. Now, as you can see, there's two cards in there, the Four of Spades and the Five of Spades. I'm not sure if you can, but the two cards. Now, in the performance, I was lucky because there wasn't any cards in between those two, so I just knew straight away that their card was the Five of Spades. But if there's more than one, you've got to try and memorize those cards. So while you're pretending to keep looking through them, You keep trying to remember those two cards in between your two key cards, and then when you square it up, you hand the deck to the spectator and say, right, find your card. So they look through, they look through, they look through, and they find it. They find it, they find their card, and they move it so it's someone completely random else, nowhere near where it was before, and then they just move it. And then spread out the deck again. And then what I would do, I'd get the ring on and just put it through all the cards. Yep, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's all right. Yep. All good, all good, all good. I come to here and I try and, since I've remembered the cards that were in between the Jack and the 6, I know if there's one missing. So since it was a 5 of spades and it was their cards and they have to move it, yeah. So since they've moved it, I know it's their cards for 5 of spades. So I say, hang on, something's missing from in there, and keep scrolling across trying to find it. Keep looking, and then you just pull out the card and say, that was your card. You move that one. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome trick, I think. Like I said, you don't have to do the whole ring malarkey. I just do it, put a bit of emphasis on the trick, and yeah, that's it really. Thanks. I'll see you next time.